Welcome back to some Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely little island of Fawnhollow today. That's been quite a while, hasn't it? Had a small break. If you don't know, I went off to a small trip to Cardiff. So a little getaway. A very interesting getaway, I suppose. And since there's not a lot going on in life right now, I suppose that's going to fuel my conversation topics for probably the next month or so, yeah? Something like that. Of course, abiding by safety regulations and all that, but now I'm back, so hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 4:28 PM on Monday, August 31st, 2020. Today's also Audie's birthday. How wonderful. Happy birthday! And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of Ireland. Now, I actually didn't play at all during a holiday, like I said I might have done. So, I completely forgot it was Audie's birthday. I think we might have some gifts, hopefully, in our basement still, from the time we were picking out outfits for all our villagers. Which I suppose we can't really do that anymore now that Axel's gone, because Axel was the one who chose to move out, or who was chosen by Raymond to move out, I suppose. So yes, we do have Raymond. So let me go quickly pick up something for Audie here. This seems kind of cute. Why do we do this? I don't know what's going on in our inventory. So I guess we'll just put all this stuff in away. And I think the first thing we'll do is we'll go say happy birthday to Audie, of course. We'll wrap it up in this convenient orange gift wrap, which I have for some reason in my inventory. Honestly can't remember what on earth I was doing last time on New Horizons, but honestly, what am I doing any day in these New Horizons videos? So we'll go see Audie, celebrate her birthday, and then we'll go see Raymond, who is our new Animal Crossing villager who's moved in actually like 4 days ago or something, but you know, I never actually said hi to him because I went on a small holiday immediately after he moved in. So, hello Amelia, long time no see. This must be Raymond. He's in his home. Hopefully we can introduce ourselves to him and be like, hey, you guy, what's up? It's nice to have a smug villager again, and perhaps he can teach us some more the final 2 reactions, which we don't actually have. Here we go. Hey subscriber, thanks for coming to my birthday party. Leave your worries at the door and get your feet on the dance floor. Hello Audie, birthday parties are so much fun even if they're always over way too fast. Hey, since it's my birthday, can you let me be a little selfish subscriber? Can I have my birthday present now? Hold on, I need to put my headphones on properly. I say properly, I mean on one ear. Like, right now? Please? Please? Prezi time. We're here to give you, hopefully, this thing. And you'll be like, wow, this is amazing. I wonder what's inside. I'm kind of nervous. I'm just going to open it. What? You got me a plover cardigan? I was so totally not expecting this. Thanks, subscriber. You're welcome, Audie. It was so fabulous to have you celebrate my birthday with me. What else you got to say, Audie? Thank you so much for coming to my party, subscriber. I'm so happy I might explode. Please promise me you'll clean up if I explode. Please don't explode. That seems difficult to clean up. Hello, Lily. I wasn't sure you'd come, dear, but I'm glad you did, Drip Drop. This birthday party's going to be even more fun now. I love how happy they always are. I wrote a poem about birthdays that I thought I might read out loud at this party, Drip Drop. Now that I'm here, I don't see myself interrupting everyone's good time to read my silly poem. Oh, Lily, I want to hear your poem. I totally cannot live without sweets. I need birthday cake now. You have a very impressive birthday cake going on here, Audie. How many candles is that? How old is Audie? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Audie, you're 8 years old? What? I didn't know that. Oh, I just turned off your candles. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I just blew out all the candles. That's a Taylor ticket. Any last thing to say, Audie, before we head off? Today's the happiest day of my year. Birthdays are the BEST best. See you, Audie. Heading home, subscriber? Thanks for coming today. You even got me a Prezi. I was not expecting that. Thank you for helping me to make my B-Day Trainito. Trainito it is, Audie. And a happy birthday to you. It's been a couple of my friends' birthdays recently, actually. In fact, yesterday and the day before yesterday. Funny that, huh? And now today is Audie's birthday. Now I think about it, I think I missed Rowan's birthday, which is my bad. But let's say hello to Raymond. A new face which we haven't seen before, because we've never logged on. Hello, Raymond. Who could have imagined that little camping would lead to this? You remember, right? Inviting me to move here when we were hanging out of a campsite? Well, so far, Fawnhallow totally delivers. This place is paradise, and it's not overcrowded with wannabe chocolate pie chefs yet. I'm the first one. What does that even mean? Also, you got a very business He's a business cat, that makes sense. He's got a diploma. What does that say? I can't read it. It sounds like it says tune to more. Let's look at your stats, what's going on here. A bold move to use bar graphs and a line chart overlaid on top of each other, especially not leaving a gap between the third and fourth bars. What's this meant to be, like a weird histogram or not? It's not even a histogram, it's not doing it. Oh, it could be a histogram, actually. Let's not rule it out. Pie chart, despicable. Can't believe you'd use something like a pie chart, Raymond. Welcome. Back for another episode of a Raymond show. What you doing? Glad you asked. I'm just making a gold helmet, of course, as you do. The recipe came to me in a dream. Do you want to hear more about it? I have a dream of a gold helmet. Yeah, why not? Oh, I already forgot my dream. But I have a recipe written down here. You can have it. Maybe you should sound more smart, more posh. Give us a try, dear. If I can make this, anyone can. I just want to talk to you more, Raymond. I want to learn all about you. Okay, that's a bit creepy. I just want to, welcome you to Fawnhollow. Be like, hello, Raymond. How's your life going? Alright, you got my attention. What's up? What's the latest? I don't know about you, but I always get psyched up for Monday. It's a soft open of a week. I don't know what that means. See, like right now, I'm working on some DIY, and it's kind of terrible. But wait until you see it on Friday. It'll still be terrible, but I have cubic zirconia glued to every surface. I don't know what that is. Raymond's too smart for me. I'm gonna leave you alone. There we go. That's what's been going on in Fawnhallow, I suppose. Now it's the last day of August, so if you've got any more August things to be doing, you should definitely do these on the last days. How is you going to run out of time? You don't have enough time anymore to catch the fish and bugs which are going. I can't remember all of them that are going. I remember the vampire squid is one of them. But I've already got my notepad all prepared with all the September's fish and bugs and critters that will be coming along. We'll get into that when it's actually September. And then it'll be almost my birthday. Isn't that exciting? My birthday's on September the 2nd. Maybe there'll be some in-game celebration for that. I don't know what will happen. I don't know if my friends want to do anything on that birthday, if we can even do anything. I didn't even mean to talk to you, Timmy. I'm sorry. So hopefully I'll have time to record a video. I might record a video very early in that day, just to ensure I've got time for it, All that glitters is gold. I did not mean to buy just one. I would like to buy 5, please. And nothing else looks interesting. So yeah, what have I been up to for these past 5 days? We went on a trip to Cardiff. There's a lot of things I could talk about. We sort of just did generic things, We went to a hotel, observed all their rules, the lockdown rules, which fair enough because it's a pandemic situation right now. Although things are opening up again slowly but surely, so we're slowly having some sort of return to normalcy. Which is nice. I mean, it will still be, I think, a while. And in my opinion, maybe it's a bit early for a return to normalcy still. I hear cases in the UK are flaring up again, which is obviously not a good idea, but we're here to escape from all of that. I'm going to talk about some random silly stuff. I guess we can go through day by day on holiday and see how long I can stretch out a conversation for every single one. You know what the most interesting thing that happened on the first day was? Actually, there's quite a few interesting things. But one interesting thing we had is for our dinner, we had Deliveroo, I think. I don't often order like from those Uber Eats, Deliveroo, Just Eats, but there's other services like that which I don't usually order from. Wait, who's our guest for today? Is it Red? I've got Joy-Con drift as you can tell. But we had Deliveroo and we had pizza, and it wasn't just any pizza. You know what was special about this pizza? It was a square pizza. I know. It was a pizza that came in a square box and actually fit the box. Oh, what are these weeds growing about? Crazy, because you think of pizza, you'd be like circular pizza in a square box. Doesn't make sense. Well, it does make sense, economically, because it's kind of like way cheaper or something to create square boxes or mass produce square boxes or something. So that's kind of why we do it. Makes sense when you hear about it. But this company called Square Pizza Co. literally just gave us square pizzas, and I think that's half the reason why we ordered it anyway. We're like, wow, we can get ordinary pizza, or we can get square pizza. Doesn't that sound exciting? And I'll be honest, it wasn't half bad. It was interesting, the most interesting thing about it wasn't actually the fact that it was square. It had this weird combination of deep dish and not deep dish. I don't know what the opposite of deep dish pizza is. Wherever the crust came up really high on the sides of the pizza, but it wasn't like a Chicago deep dish pizza. of which I don't have much experience with. My experience is limited to whatever that microwave pizza brand is called, Chicago Town, I think? Maybe, can't remember. Anyway, not my point. Or was it my point? I don't know what my point was anymore. Anyway, square pizzas. That was interesting. They were pretty good. I had some mozzarella sticks as well. We seem to do this a lot as a group. I don't know if it's just me and my friends, but we always order like way too much food. I suppose it goes by the thing of you'd rather have maybe leftover food that you can save for later rather than go hungry because you didn't order enough food, which, you know, fair enough. I definitely understand that. We ordered like 2 of our largest pizzas, so 14-inch pizzas. So, and you think about it, but it's not just 14-inch like a regular round 14-inch pizza. It was a 14-inch square pizza, so it's 14 by 14 inches compared to the 14-inch diameter of a regular pizza. So what's the difference of surface area? I'm not sure. 14 by 14 inches. What's that? 196, right? 196 inches. So, compared to pi r squared, which would be 7 squared, 49. 49 pi. What's 49 times pi? It times that by 3, about 150. Let's call it like 155 or something. That's like 40 something more square inches of pizza. Is that right? That sounds like a lot. Well, I guess we can think about it. What's the difference between a pizza radius 1 versus a square? A square is going to have 4r squared versus pi r squared. So 4 over pi, that difference. I guess it is right. What's 4 over pi? That's about 4/3, isn't it? So that's like a 30% increase of pizza surface area. That's a lot of pizza now I think about it. That is an absurd amount of pizza we had. So yeah, square pizzas. Fit in the box quite nicely. And you would have thought they cut it up real nicely. You'd be like, ooh, it's square, so you can have easy divisions. You could just measure 7 inches across, cut it down the middle there, and then 7 inches across the other way, then boom, bada bing, bada boom. You got a very easily divided pizza. It wasn't really like that, to be honest. It's kind of a bit of a mess. Not a bit of a mess, it was a bit uneven. Not that it really mattered, because none of us, like, there were like 16 slices of pizza. You can do the maths on that, 14 inch, 7, 3.5. So it's about 3.5 by 3.5 inch pizza slice, each slice. I'm just trying to see if Gulliver is around here. Or Gulliver. So they're decently sized pieces, to be honest, and I had 6 of them, and then I was like, okay, I can't have any more. I also had mozzarella sticks, because I hadn't had mozzarella sticks for ages, and I was like, well, I'm on holiday, I'm going to eat junk food. I will say, we had junk food like for the first entire day, and I just went to my friends, okay, I can't eat another junk food meal. I'm not like a young teenager, again, I'm like an adult now, and I'm like, I want some vegetables, you know? So then we had, I don't know, oh, it's Sahara. Do we have enough? We have enough space. So then the next day I had like a salad or something, I can't remember exactly what I bought. I don't know, I'd had to look through my photos to quite remember. You might say it's only like 4 days ago, how can you not remember? I don't know, we did a lot of stuff, to be honest. But the square pizza. It's just like, square, you know, like unusually shaped foods. That seems to be like a central piece of appeal to a lot of things. You know, like in Japan, how they grow watermelons. I should say they're not square. Square is a 2D object, and it's actually a cube. Watermelon, if we're being very technical, it's probably cuboid because it's probably not even on all sides. But you know, whatever. No one cares about that. If you say square watermelon, people aren't going to be like, oh, you mean a 2D, a 2D watermelon in a square shape. Obviously, they mean like a cubic watermelon. Let's make sure we buy one of everything. It's like, the appeal of that food itself is not that it tastes any better. Well, presumably, than a regular food of that shape. It's just the shape itself. And you might say, I think if you're cynical, you'd say the shape shouldn't matter to a food. Because it should taste exactly the same. And I think, theoretically, I guess it doesn't. We're going to go for mysterious flooring because we always go for mysterious wallpapers. Theoretically, it doesn't. If you like, I don't know, for whatever reason you like blended up your pizza and you drank it, it would taste the same as like a round pizza or a square pizza, whatever. But the more interesting thing is, one, the novelty of it, you know. You might be eating it and be like, oh, this is square pizza. This is unusual, isn't it? maybe that makes it taste a little bit better. You might think I'm crazy for saying that. I don't think that's necessarily true. The taste is one thing, but you know, smell combines is also a very big. Smell combinations is also a very big part of how good something tastes as well. We're not going to purchase anymore. We're going to, in fact, run to our storage so we can put some stuff away. But the whole experience, I think, creates how good the pizza tastes. So, like, if it looks good, you're going to be like, "Ooh, this tastes so much better than if it looks terrible," but also tasted the same. It's like some weird psychological effect going on, you know? Well, I think so, at least. Maybe it's not a thing. Maybe I just made it up. That's how I believe it works. Why are you holding so much stuff? Dun da da dun da dun da da dun da. Okay, let's just sort out these gifts we got going on. There's a Taylor ticket. We can put that away. And I think this is okay. Do we want to sell some things? Let's clear some things out of our inventory, I suppose, because we're going to go. Run to Nooks so we can sell some things. We've probably got a lot of duplicate items of clothing. So yeah, the novelty of the shape of the food you're eating, I think it adds to it. Or it can add to it. Some things, I'll agree, they don't add everything. I think if I ate square watermelon, I'd be like, this tastes the same as a regular watermelon because you kind of cut it up anyway. So it's not like you really notice the shape of a watermelon when you really come around to eating it. But square pizza, I think it does make a difference. And it also makes a difference because when you eat the corner pieces, you know, it's a different shape, you know? You've got different textures sort of going on. The way it feels in your mouth, a mouthfeel. As you might say. Very, very cursed expression. I'm not going to say that again. Yeah. So just because it's a square doesn't mean it can't be tastier than a regular round pizza, I guess is my whole premise of this. You might say that's a bit of a weird conclusion to come to, dear darling. And I'd say, yeah, I guess it kind of is, now I think about it. Was that really my whole point? I don't know. I was just thinking square pizzas. You're like, why don't we have more square pizzas? I already know the answer. I'm pretty sure cooking a square pizza is actually harder than a round pizza because, you know, the way they toss the dough and all that. It's requiring on centripetal? Yeah, centripetal force. To, like, toss everything outwards. And it's a lot easier, oh, hello, Savannah, to do that into a circular shape, into a square shape. Because if you were to do it, if you were to make a square pizza, you'd have to toss it out your regular way, like spin the pizza by the head and all that. And then you'd have to, again, just basically press it into a square shape. It takes more time. But I will say it is much more space efficient in the box. You know, there's no redundancy almost in the entire box. Sorry, Savannah, I'm going to have to push you away from that so I can give you something. You must have been really busy lately. Feels like ages since we last talked. I'm sorry, Savannah. I just haven't been playing recently. I must have not spoken to you like on my last day before I went on holiday. So yeah, but square pizza box efficiency is amazing, you know? We need more efficient foods like that. But of course, you know, you take your efficiency for the space, you lose it in the cooking process, you know? It's less time efficient, it's less like energy efficient making it probably, because you have to put a bit more effort in to making the square pizza shape. It's all trade-offs. It's all trade-offs. You know, you take some, you leave some, that sort of thing. Are you chatting? I can't tell. We haven't given something to you, Rowan. Hey, what up? Like that shirt, bruh. Sorry we missed your birthday, Rowan. It was definitely my bad. But, you know, we'll catch you on the flip side next year when you're a year older. A pet food bowl. What do you take me for? Okay, we need 4 more gifts. I'm not even sure if we gave something to Vivian yet. But that's alright. We'll just sort of run over here. Oh, let's grab some more fruit while we're at it. So you grab some space efficiency, you lose some time efficiency. It's just like, something's got to give. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the fact that Wendy's, I believe it's Wendy's, has square burgers as their sort of like defining not interesting trait. Apart from, you know, the taste. To be honest, I've never had Wendy's. I don't know how tasty it is. There aren't many Wendy's in England. I don't even know if there are Wendy's in England. You know? Hold on. That's a search. There's probably one in London somewhere. Wendy's, England. Is there a Wendy's in the UK? From is there a Wendy's in London? This is a blog post and it's got a lot of. There is none. Wow. Actually, now I think about it, I thought I saw a Wendy's before in the UK. Now I think about it, I'm pretty sure it was one I saw in Japan. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to pick it up. Disaster. I don't know how to play this game anymore. It's gone. Oh, it's going to be absolutely terrible when I go record the other games now I think about it, but whatever. So yeah, there's no Wendy's in UK apparently. But Wendy's have square burgers, right? That's like the interesting thing we got going on. Now does that add to the... Does the shape of that burger, does it add anything to the burger taste? I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. You might be eating it being like, this is an interesting novelty. You get like plus bonus points because, you know, it implants like a happy memory where you tried something interesting. And thus you look back on that burger and you'd be like, that burger tasted slightly better than maybe if I got a burger from McDonald's. Is that true? You know, I'll let you know whenever I next have a Wendy's burger. If I ever go to America or if one ever opens up in UK. I'm surprised there's none in the UK actually. Wendy's is a rather popular chain in America, isn't it? So you'd have thought they'd try and capitalise in the UK as well. I don't know, maybe they won't. I don't really know how this sort of thing works. I'm not really much of a corporate person. Let's run over here, see what other flowers we've got to sort out. Yeah. What was I saying? I don't remember. I was just talking about square pizzas. I don't know. It's interesting, but what if you had square toppings on square pizzas? Now that would be a cool novelty. Imagine having like a square pepperoni pizza. I mean, you can have, what else is square? I mean, ham on a pizza is already kind of square. And so is pineapple, so I guess if you had a Hawaiian pizza... Oh, mushrooms aren't square now I think about it. And actually now I think about it, it's pretty hard to cut a mushroom into a square shape because they don't really work in a square shape, do they? Did we give someone to you future? I feel like we did. Didn't I just see you over there, you know? You don't have a twin, do you? I saw Sahara hang out a little while ago. She's got some sweet new rugs for sale, you know? I don't know if it's a sales pitch or the rad rug patterns, but I spend way too much when she's around. Fair enough. Yeah, imagine a square... That probably exists. Someone's probably done it. You know? They should do that for all the shapes, not just squares, you know? Where's my hexagonal pizza company at? Oh, if you don't know, the pizza company was called Square Pizza Co. Like Square Pizza Company, I guess? Corporation? What does Co stand for? Is it company or corporation? Is it either? I don't know. No! Hey, did the lilies grow back? Even when factoring on sand, they just take longer. I didn't know that. I thought they just never grew back. Okay, that lily will be our test, I suppose. But yeah, oh, I forgot Rodeo moved in. I actually forgot Roscoe left. Oh well, he's just sort of vibing there, I guess. Chilling. Relaxing all cool. Till someone started causing trouble in my neighbourhood. Getting one little fight, and my mum got scared. Sorry. Getting distracted from a real topic at hand, which is absolutely square pizzas. You know what I do have to give them minus points for? They didn't commit with the rest of their sides. The sides weren't square as well. Didn't have square mozzarella sticks. Mozzarella bites out of a square. That would have been interesting. I suppose that's probably going too hard for it, isn't it? That's too much commitment to the bit. Of which they just didn't have enough. Like, where does it end? Are you going to give square drinks out? What does that even look like? A square can of Coke? Or Pepsi? I don't remember what drinks they had. Oh, my pockets are full. Let's bury it again. Let's bury a friend. Billie Eilish. 20, I don't know, 18, 19? No, these are buds, I'm a fool. It turns out I was the fool all along. I was meant to plant these down over there. I guess we should sort out the purple flowers now, while we're at it, before we sort out these orange flowers. So, yeah. I mean, what other things do you put on a pizza which lend well to a square shape? Like, how would you do something like ground beef? You can't do ground beef. Meatballs? I guess you could do meatballs square. Well, not square, you know, like cube. Whenever I say square, I'm talking about a 3D object. You know I mean cube. Let's be real. What else could be quite square? We've only got purple flowers. I guess we'll do that. What else even goes on pizza? I actually can't think of anything. See, the problem is a lot of vegetables. You know, vegetables decently popular on pizza. Like, for example, bell peppers. Or like a jalapeno. You can't really have them be square. Actually, now think about it. You could have like a jalapeno be square. I guess we should start planting some purple ones around here. Make sure we leave enough space for them. We wouldn't want any trouble now, would we? Because if you had like, because you often cut the chilies, lengthways, right? So you get like a sort of a roundish slice of pepper. I don't see why that couldn't be easily translated to a square piece of pepper. Of course, you'd have to cut the bell peppers that way as well, and those are they're kind of big that way round, aren't they? It's a bit of a mouthful. But it could still work. I mean, if you really wanted to commit to the square pizzaness, like, I mean, then what else even goes on pizzas? Onions? Like onion rings. That's a problem. See, they come in rings. How do you make them square? You'd have to like force them in a square shape or something. You have to grow a square onion, which is probably a thing. That's how they grow the vegetables, right? They have like square molds, sorry, cube molds, and they put them in. It's like a watermelon. You just keep them contained in this like box, basically, and as they grow, they just grow to fill the shape of a box and get forced into a square shape. Which is I don't know if that works with every fruit or vegetable. I'd imagine a lot of them it wouldn't work with. We're gonna just replace all of these with orange, I guess, because we have a lot of orange flowers and a lot of places to put them. To be honest, we're kind of running out of spaces. I guess what we could do is we could start putting them by Radio's house, but I kind of want to reserve that for when we get too many black flowers. So, I don't know. Okay, so you got the square pizza base. Oh, how would you do cheese? Because the problem with cheese is when it melts outwards, a lot of cheeses don't hold their form anymore, and they'll lose that sort of square shape. We got 4 presents left. I don't think we gave something to Vivian. Oh, apparently we did. It's important for each of us here on this island to get to know one another better, don't you think? Oh, helping us together, darling, I'm sure of it. In fact, there's something I'd like to ask you if you don't mind. What kind of books do you read? I'm really quite interested in Poppet. Magazines, essays, dictionaries? I don't read any of these. Comics? Manga, I guess? I don't really read manga much either. What kind of options are those? Magazines? Blog posts. I'm just going to put comics. No, that's not really a book. I guess she means like what genre. When I think about it, I don't really know what the last sort of book I read was. What was the last book I read? Oh, you know what? It was, I'm reading through a book about art and animation. So I'm just going to put art book. Why not? Art. Did I hear that right? Yep, that's right. So that's what everyone is reading these days. Art, eh? Perhaps I should give it a try. I wouldn't want to miss out on a literary fad, you know. Okay, I don't think art was the right option. I appreciate the hot tip, Poppet. I guess you don't just read art, but whatever. Yeah, you know what I meant. Yeah, the most recent book I've been reading, which I'll be honest, I haven't read for quite a while, was like the animator's, oh, what was it called? The animator's guide to something. I don't know, it's a book about animation, which like every animator's ever read. Now am I saying I'm going to be an animator when I grow up? Probably not. Well, maybe. I mean, let's not rule anything out, shall we? But that's a bit of ways off. I just haven't read books in a while, you know. I'm too busy talking about square pizzas or something. That's the only thing on my mind nowadays. It's too late. It's too late to diverge into a different topic about books. Okay, we got to stick with a square pizza thing. We've got a whole minute left. Actually, we could round off the episode here, but I want to go sell these flowers in my inventory so it's not clogging it up tomorrow when I play. I also don't remember who I didn't give a present to. Rodeo. Oh, Rodeo Lily Audie. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hello again, Silvana. Still here? So yeah, square pizzas. I don't know. If you get the opportunity to have a square pizza, it's not even the first time I've had a square pizza. Like, the first time I had a square pizza, I had one in a Pizza Hut in China, which was, by the way, absolutely terrible, I must say. It's just like, we'd been in China for a month and I wanted Western food. So I asked my dad, I was like, can we go get pizza? And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. And then I got it and I was like, this is terrible. And he was like, well, my dad knew best. Don't go to China for pizza, I guess. But anyway, that's not the point. Let's round off this episode here, I suppose. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. Or actually, let's round it off with Raymond, because he's new. But this has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, and subscriptions are greatly appreciated, and I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, from me and Raymond, bye-bye for now. He's not even paying attention to me.